It's 2009. Kanye West just interrupted Taylor Swift at the VMA Awards. The iPhone 3GS is competing with Motorola's Droid, and you have spent way too much time playing Modern Warfare 2 on your Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. 2009 is also the year we saw a major college football conspiracy theory occur when non-automatic qualifiers Boise State and TCU were matched up against each other in the Fiesta Bowl rather than playing Florida or Cincinnati. A conspiracy that may have changed college football forever. As the 2009 regular season came to a close, there were 5 teams that were undefeated: Alabama, Boise State, Cincinnati, TCU, and Texas. As conference championship week came to a close, Texas won the Big 12 title game in controversial fashion. As the game clock appeared to run out with Nebraska winning 12-10, officials ruled that the time left on the clock was reviewable and ordered 1 second to be put back on the clock, allowing the Longhorns to kick a field goal for a 13-12 win, a result that left then Nebraska head coach Bo Pelini claiming that it was a part of a BCS conspiracy. After Alabama blew Florida out in the SEC championship game, it basically eliminated any chance of Cincinnati, TCU, and Boise State making the national championship game. But that is not what I want to focus on today. I want to talk about the bowl placement. For the first time ever, 2 teams from non-automatic qualifying conferences earned bids to play in a BCS bowl in the same season. Boise State finished the 2008 regular season undefeated and won the WAC. The only other undefeated team at the time was Utah. Boise State would lose to TCU 17-16 in the San Diego Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl and entered the 2009 season as one of the youngest college teams in the nation. The Broncos entered the year as the 16th best team in the nation and upset Oregon 19-8 at home. The second year in a row they beat a highly ranked Ducks team. They would go on to have an undefeated season, slowly climbing up the rankings, being ranked as high as 5th in the nation, but finished 6th during the final BCS poll. Many claim that Boise State's schedule was deemed too easy to earn an opportunity to play in the national title game. This marked the second year in a row and 4th time in 6 years the Broncos finished the regular season undefeated. They also won the WAC for the 7th time in 8 years. TCU, on the other hand, entered the 2009 season as the 17th best team in the nation and went on the road to beat both Virginia and Clemson within their first 3 games. They would also go on to beat a ranked BYU squad and a ranked Utah squad throughout the season. They slowly rose up the rankings, being rated as the 4th best team from weeks 10 to 13 before entering bowl season as the 3rd ranked team in the nation. Although both squads finished the regular season undefeated, it was never believed that either team would make the national title game. As Jeff Penkak from Bleacher Report wrote back in 2010, Boise State or TCU couldn't succeed in a weekly grind of the SEC or Big 12 or Big 10, mostly because they aren't in those conferences. It's a great argument the college football establishment makes that there's no way to disprove. Yeah, Boise State can't survive the same schedule as Auburn because Auburn plays the SEC schedule and Boise State doesn't. That's like proving that Boise State is better on blue AstroTurf than Auburn. It's a lazy argument made by lazy football experts. But where things began to get suspicious was when both teams were chosen to play each other rather than automatic qualifiers in the Fiesta Bowl. Fiesta Bowl CEO John Junker explained the process, saying under BCS qualification rules, TCU earned an automatic bid by finishing in the top 12 and higher than any other non-automatic qualifying team. After the Sugar Bowl replaced national championship participant Alabama with Florida, the Fiesta Bowl chose the Horned Frogs over Big Ten candidates Iowa and Penn State, both who were 10-2, to replace number 2 Texas. The Orange Bowl then nabbed the Hawkeyes in the first at-large pick. When the Fiesta Bowl chose again, it opted for Boise State, which was not guaranteed a berth, over another undefeated team, Big East champion Cincinnati. I just want to take a second and ask if you are enjoying this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more college football content. Also, let me know what your favorite college football conspiracy is in the comment section below. One Bleacher Report writer felt the process went a little differently. The Bleacher Report article writes, "Personally, I think the BCS does not like its automatic qualifier conference teams to look bad, and Utah made Alabama and the SEC look very bad in the 2008-2009 Sugar Bowl. I believe that because of that game, this year the BCS did not want to take any chances of having any of its other supposedly superior to mid-major program teams meet a similar fate as the Tide." This article was not the only one that felt that way, as there was a massive outcry by many, while others came out and said both teams should feel lucky that they were just being given the opportunity. Many felt TCU or Boise State should have been given the opportunity to play Florida, but instead Cincinnati was matched up against them. Ron Kentowski wrote back in January of 2010, If one of the party crashers barely beat the other and fellow unbeaten Cincinnati got boat raced by Florida in the Sugar Bowl, it would silence talk of a playoff tournament for at least 15 minutes. And that's exactly what happened. The Gators handed Coach Urban Meyer a stress-free 51-24 victory, and Boise State used a gadget play, what else, in a tie game to turn TCU's perfect season into frog legs. Many wondered what might have happened had TCU beaten Florida or Boise State beaten Cincinnati, how the talks for a playoff system would have hit an all-time high. Alas, we did not get that. Boise State beat TCU 17-10, and both teams went on to have great seasons in 2010, with TCU upsetting Wisconsin in the Rose Bowl to finish undefeated, while Boise State finished 12-1 with an overtime loss to ranked Nevada on the road. While both schools were undefeated that season, Ohio State president and former president of two other BCS automatic qualifier conference schools told the Associated Press BCS non-automatic qualifier conferences should not be allowed to compete for the BCS championship. He said, "I do know, having been both a Southeastern Conference president and Big Ten president, that it's like murderer's row every week for these schools. We do not play the little sister of the poor. We play very fine schools on any given day. So I think until a university runs through the gauntlet, that there's some reason to believe that they are not the best team to be in the big ball game." This sparked criticism for almost everybody, and I feel it pushed the 2009 conspiracy theory even further. I mean, how could these schools run the gauntlet if they weren't even given the opportunity? None of these other bigger schools really like scheduling some of these higher mid-major programs. But who knows whether there was actually an effort to keep Boise State or TCU from playing one of the quote-unquote big boys. That's just a college football conspiracy. What do you think? Was there an effort to keep Boise State and TCU from playing an automatic qualifying team? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more daily college football content, and make sure to check out one of my other videos the algorithm knows you will love right here. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.
Yeah.